Hello and welcome to WCBN's coverage of Michigan hockey. Tonight we have your number 3 Michigan Wolverines going up against the 18th ranked Michigan Tech Huskies in the first and only game of the Great Lakes Invitational here at Yost Ice Arena. I'm joined on the call by David Kramer. And David, what are your thoughts on this game?
You know, this is going to be first of all, thank you to all those listening. This evening here in Ann Arbor, it's a cold one, and although the crowd is maybe a bit sparse on Michigan fans, we certainly see plenty of Michigan Tech hockey fans. These are two programs that have a long history going back with each other, especially here at the Great Lakes Invitational. It's been around since the late 1960s, and we're here in the only game of this tournament this year, just because unfortunately the Western Michigan Broncos hockey program had to shut down due to coronavirus outbreak earlier this week. So that game tomorrow will be canceled, just for those of you listening. Going forward, we're going to see now a Michigan hockey team that is thin on its more traditional all-star players, that group of first-round picks we saw this year's NHL draft. But we'll see two hungry teams going up against each other.
Yeah, and we're almost ready here for the opening face-off. As you see Van Wy up against Huskies captain Trenton Bliss, as the Huskies control the draw and control the puck. Colin Sawyer with the puck as it's dumped down low. Eric Portillo around back to clear it. He sends it up the boards, kept in by the Huskies. And that shot is deflected, and Garrett Van Wy skates away with it as he rips one around the boards. As battle for it here in the Michigan Tech zone as Jimmy Lambert picks up the puck, passes it off to Jacob Truscott. He has an early shot. That's deflected and wide as the Huskies gather the puck. And that is played out to center ice, and another scramble for it as, that pass is intercepted by Ethan Edwards as the Huskies get the puck again. That shot ripped wide by number 28, Tristan Ashbrook. As we see good forecheck there from Logan Pielta, as he is able to keep the puck in the Wolverine zone, as now we're a battle for it with Lambert on the boards. As Luke Morgan now controls the puck, and he will settle it down and carry it out. As he looks to get the break going, puts on a nice move, but unable to control the puck. And now we'll get a change for both sides as Jake Gingell controls the puck as it's passed up to Nick Granowitz. He sends it down low as we see Michigan Tech coming away with the puck down low. Chris Lipe. So we see another battle for it. Nick Granowitz dumps it down, and that one is sent down, and that will be icing against the Michigan Tech Huskies. That one just skirted by Eric Portillo's cage.
Well, coming into tonight, as I was mentioning right at the beginning of the broadcast, we anticipated that there's going to be a lot of change in the lineup here. The Mel Pearson's starting line is not the traditional Matty Beniers and Johnson combo, but it's actually Michael Pastujov, Johnny Beecher, and Nick Granowitz, which is a far cry from that highly talented, first line that we've seen this whole year.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of Wolverines that don't get nearly as much playing time as they might like. It's going to have to step up as we see another icing for the Michigan Tech Huskies, and this faceoff will come back into the offensive zone for the Wolverines as Brendan Brasson will take this up against Arvid Kadyrov of the Huskies, as Brasson plays a pass to Blankenberg just off target, and that one will go down to Eric Portillo as he plays it out towards Nick Blankenberg as he sends a shot in from center ice. Pad stop, and the Huskies come away with the puck. They will dump it down, and Nick Blankenberg again with the puck as he plays a nice pass to Brendan Brasson. Has his pocket picked, is able to fight back for it though, and that is played out to center ice by Nick Blankenberg. So you see a nice play there from Nick Blankenberg to deflect to block a shot and send it up into the netting, as we will have a face-off in the Michigan defensive zone.
And we'll see that nice, defensive second line out from the Wolverines now. Garrett Van Wy. Actually, in fact, looks like Mel Pearson told the wrong crew to go out. We're going to have our third line or fourth line out here now. Face off by Jimmy Lambert. Good win.
As we see that bouncing puck as Dylan Duke diving for the puck, unable to get it, as Jack Summers will now play the puck for the Wolverines. Ethan Edwards, one of those talented freshmen, skating up. As he plays a puck down low to Dylan Duke. Was just not across the midway line, as that will come back for icing against the Wolverines, and we'll have another defensive zone draw.
Well, to tell you a little bit about the Huskies team that we're seeing, coming into tonight, they are 14-6-0, 6 ties, no official losses. Actually, I may be incorrect. That is actually, yeah. They're 7-5-0 in the Big Ten play, although outside of hockey wouldn't really consider them a Big Ten team. It's a nice save by the Australian, not the Australian, excuse me. Who is that, Blake Pielta.
As he will freeze the puck, and we will have an offensive zone draw, as the Wolverines will get that top line with Beecher, passes off, and Granowitz out there. As we see the Huskies able to come away with the puck as they send it out to middle ice. And a nice stick there from Nick Granowitz to stop a scoring chance. Was a man open in the center of all of that action.
Seems to be the battle of the icing tonight.
Yeah.
Another icing called.
Already, what's that, 4 or 5?
Yeah. Seems to be our 4th icing. And sorry for those folks at home listening. I'm going to have to recorrect one of my earlier statements. In fact, Michigan Tech is 10-7-0 and 7-5-0 in their conference play, and they are not, in fact, in the Big Ten. Excuse me.
As we see, nice forechecking there from Passageoff as he sends it backhand wide, as the Huskies come away on a 2-on-2 break. And that is Brian Hallinan with the puck as he leaves it off to Tommy Perito. Up to Lippy at the point. He sends a shot that is deflected away by Eric Portillo, as Michigan able to control the puck with Nick Granowitz, as he will dump it in and head for the bench. As we see the Huskies again getting into the zone. Nick Blankenberg doing a nice job tying it up. As we see a turnover here to fill up a point. As Marcus Stoppa unable to control that puck, and that will be an offsides call against the Wolverines.
The Wolverines, who now have 3 shots to Tech's 1 shot of the game. Not much offensive action tonight so far, about 15 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in this first period. I think both teams are still trying to get a feeling for each other, as they haven't played in a very long time, at least not this season. And certainly with Michigan without its its all-star lineup. But that is not to disparage any of the players out there. Some players, some names you might want to listen up for. Of course, the captain, Nick Blankenberg, but his defensive line partner tonight, Jacob Truscott, a sophomore out of Port Huron, Michigan.
And as we see, Huskies able to control the puck, send it down low. Eric Portillo will deal with that. He sends it up the boards. And just as you mentioned, Jacob Truscott plays the puck as he starts a nice little break, as Nolan Moyle unable to break the zone. As we see the Huskies passing it up to center ice, and Nolan Moyle will dump that, and we will get a line change as the Huskies are able to control the puck in their own zone and break. As Parker Soretsky dumps it down low, and he's fighting for it again with Ethan Edwards. And now Jack Summers with the puck. He sends it up to Philip Lapointe, and that pass just off target to Marcus Stoppa, as that will go down deep into the Huskies zone. As we see another battle for it behind the Huskies net as Philippa Point, Marcus Stappa battle for it as Brendan Brasson looking to get on the forecheck. As now Jack Summers with a shot that is blocked in front. Nice defensive play there from the Huskies.
Yeah, certainly. Good play by Bronte, the only Australian that I've ever seen in college hockey. More to come about him.
And a bad turnover there from Ethan Edwards as he was trying to get rid of the puck. Left it right out for a shot that was blocked and went wide, luckily for the Wolverines. As we see a nice scoring chance there for the Huskies as number 12, Brian Hallinan, got right out in front, but a nice blocker save there from Eric Portillo. So you see Nick Granowitz controlling the puck as he tries to send it in deep. Unable to find the stick of Michael Pashizov as that will skirt by him and be yet another icing.
What a fantastic save by Eric Portillo. Right in point blank in the slot, just between the two circles. And an excellent shot by Karanen. The Wolverines are, very comfortable and happy to have such a talented goalie such as Eric Portillo. A position that the program has definitely needed this past couple of years.
Yeah, as we see a turnover there from the Huskies as Nick Granowitz fights it and sends it down low as Michael Pashizov pinning it up against the boards, fighting for it. And that will break here for the Huskies as Ashbrook fighting for it yet again. As that breaks out to Pashizov as he has some open ice as he looks to cut in and out, but nice defensive play there by number 24, Colin Sawyer. And now the Huskies control the puck, and they're sending it down deep, trying to get a line change. As the Wolverines will bring it back up to center ice with Keaton Pearson. As we see the Huskies yet again coming into the offensive zone, but unable to break through the Wolverines' first wall of defense. As that puck is sent down low, Eric Portillo controls it, passes it off to Jacob Trushcott. He sends it along the wall to Nolan Moyle, unable to connect. See now a battle for it right outside the Wolverine zone. As that puck breaks for Kadaroth of the Huskies, and he sends it back to the point for Lipe as he sends a shot that gets deflected up wide. As we see Garrett Van Wy stretching it out to Luke Morgan as he carries the puck. As nice defensive play there from Chris Lipe, swiping that puck away and up and out of play.
Yeah, this Michigan Tech team is very Michigan heavy. Almost half of their roster accounting for players from across the mitten, the glove state here, and it's good to see these two programs coming together considering how long and how many years that they've been playing against each other.
Yeah, as we see Jack Summers send it down low, fought for as the Huskies look to come away with the puck. Send a nice cross-ice pass there, but a nice defensive play there from Ethan Edwards as he's able to break up that opportunity for the Huskies. Now Luke Morgan will dump it in, and he will give chase behind the Huskies net as that's sent out to Ethan Edwards. Jack Summers with a nice shot, but a nice simple save there for Blake Pielta of the Huskies. A little bit of afters. No love lost between these two teams.
Coming into tonight, just some important information surrounding the Michigan Tech Huskies. Despite their 18th national rank, their special teams are some of the best in the nation, as they have the fourth best penalty kill, and sixth best power play. Among those specialists, I would look out for number 12, a senior from Delano, Minnesota, Brian Hallinan, who is a sharpshooter and is the team's leading scorer with 11 goals and 11 assists for 22 points in 17 games.
So see the Huskies trying to break the zone as now it's out to center ice as Brendan Brasson will play the puck. But the Huskies able to control it and circle it back. And a misplaced pass there goes right to Marcus Stappa And just a little out of funk as Mark Stoppa carried that puck in, but then an offsides call. Second one on the Wolverines.
Aside from that really great save from Eric Portillo, we're almost halfway through this first period here. And I can only tell you folks, 4 shots for Michigan and 2 for Michigan Tech. Not that much offense going tonight. And I think, maybe as we see this game continue, actually, in fact, I expect as we see this game continue, we're probably going to see maybe some more shots coming for both these teams, especially if we see a power play or penalty kill for for those Huskies, who are, as I mentioned earlier, among the best in the country.
Yeah, and Michigan, one of the most penalized teams in the country.
Yeah, it tends to happen when, with younger, less experienced teams at this college level, especially against when they play against bigger teams too. The Michigan team is not necessarily the largest team in the Big Ten, and certainly, against a heavy senior and senior-heavy Michigan Tech team. We're hoping, at least here at WCBN, to not see that many penalties taken against the committed by the Wolverines.
Yeah. So we see the puck being played out in center ice as that'll be sent down low as John Beecher sends a pass off of a skate that's unable to be corralled, and the puck will stay down in the Wolverine zone. Nick Blankenberg plays a nice pass up to Johnny Beecher as he carries it up, dumps it in, collides with the ref on that one. As we see puck now controlled out towards center ice by Tyrell Buckley, and Michigan Tech will again shoot it down, trying to get a line change, and the stretch pass a little too far for Garrett Van Wy, as that will come down for another icing for the Wolverines.
Wow, this is certainly a game of icing. It's not just because it's hockey. We see that first line coming out now for those Huskies, Hallinan, Bliss, and Tommy Peratino. All seniors. They definitely have some hockey games under their belts.
Yes, Peratino plays it back to Capo on the point. As that puck is sent into the boards, Ethan Edwards now controlling it as he looks to play it up the boards. Michael Pashizov, nice play to get it to Nick Granowitz as he will send it down low, and the Wolverines will get a change. As we see a puck coming out right in front, Jay Karanen unable to get a good shot off. Kind of went off of a skate right to him. As we see the Huskies now controlling it behind their net. Colin Sawyer as he sends a pass deflected by the Wolverines. Jack Summers plays it up the boards to Garrett Van Wy, and he will send it down low, and he will get a change. And now the Michigan Tech Huskies carrying it out to center ice as we see a nice little break there for number 13, as we see a mad dash around the crease as Eric Portillo able to keep it out, and real nice play there from Eric Portillo to keep a great scoring chance for the Huskies from materializing into anything, as the Huskies carry it back into the zone as we see a shot that's blocked there, taken right off the stick. Nice play by the Wolverines to keep that scoring chance from happening, as Dylan Duke carries it in as he loses a tire, and now it's battled for down low by Luke Morgan. And now the puck breaks for Mosley as he gets a pass back from his buddy Eric Gotts, as now we will have a stoppage as deflected puck up into the netting.
Wow. Now, for those listening to the radio, you certainly didn't see that, but there was about 2 or 3 scoring, high danger scoring chances that just occurred in the Wolverines' crease. Some excellent, outstanding goaltending from Eric Portillo, the sophomore out of Sweden, out of Gothenburg, Sweden, by the way. This 6'6" player is one of the tallest players that the Wolverines have here on his roster, and it has just been outstanding this entire season. And as we saw that puck dash in and out of the crease without crossing that red line, this was some excellent, a clinic, one might say, of goaltending from this goaltender who is losing a lot of his best defensive players from up front. In fact, the Wolverines are without 5 of their best players this year, or for these next couple of games, as all of these players are at the World Juniors, which unfortunately was just canceled due to a significant amount of COVID-19 outbreaks. Amongst those players selected to represent their 2 nations of Canada and the United States, Matthew Beniers, Luke Hughes, Ken Johnson, Owen Power, and Mackie Samskovich were all selected. These are among 5 of the best players here on the Michigan Wolverines roster. And we're seeing a team that right now is leading in the shot department 5-4 against Michigan Tech, but is certainly playing on its heels, I might say, and is looking for a goal to reclaim the tilt on the ice this evening.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. And Owen Power in his first, as we see an offsides play against the Huskies, and that will be a face-off at center ice. But Owen Power in his first game of the World Juniors scored a hat trick for Team Canada. So just evidence of that talent that Michigan has lost for this game.
Oh, certainly. I would totally agree. Owen Power is there's a reason he was the #1 overall pick this year for the Buffalo Sabres.
As that puck is sent down low as Nick Blankenberg battles for it. As he plays it off to Jacob Truscott. Plays it up the boards to Marcus Stappa. As the Wolverines will look to get some offensive zone time. As a shot sent around the post. As Nick Blankenberg now controls it up at the point. As he sends a shot in from a tight angle. Nothing doing there. Blake Pielta covers his post very well. As we see the Huskies able to break. As Pielta sends it around the boards. As now the Huskies fight for it. Nick Nardella along the boards fighting for it for the Huskies. As now they enter the zone yet again as a pass. Nice work from Nick Blankenberg in the passing lane, able to cut that off. And now Jack Summers will break with the puck. He plays it to Brendan Brasson. Kind of a bad pass there as he loses the puck. As the Huskies are able to retain possession. And now that's sent down low. Eric Portillo as he will flick it up along the boards. As Dylan Duke has now Luke Morgan able to corral it as he sent a shot off the pad. Nice save there.
Great save.
There from Pielta. Nobody on the rebound as looks like the Huskies able to clear the zone. As now they have a chance of their own as Trent Bliss was in, but nice play there from Ethan Edwards to stop that scoring chance in its tracks. So see yet another puck deflected up and out of play.
And we see a Wolverines fan collect that puck. Good catch. We'd like to see you in Miami on Friday. We're going to see this face-off here in the neutral zone. Johnny Beecher, that big Boston Bruins prospect taken in a draft a couple of years ago. 28 points in 59 games for him. We'd like to see a little bit more production. I think that's probably why Pearson put him on the first line tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to get him maybe even some opportunities on the power play to use that big body, the big frame. As we see Beecher send it down low as Nick Granowitz will chase it. As we see that puck is floated up towards center ice, and that is corralled by Jake Gingell. Now played off to Keaton Pearson. He sends it to Nick Granowitz as we have another another offsides call against the Wolverines. As Nick Granowitz entered the zone a little bit prematurely.
I would have said that was not offsides.
Yeah, that one was very tight to say the least. Don't really have the best vantage point from up here. We have a steel beam directly to our right, so our view of the right side of the ice is, or the Michigan offensive zone for this period is a little bit obstructed. Well, we're doing our darndest. So we see Michigan Tech able to control it. That puck is sent down behind the net as Nick Blankenberg tried to send it down, but unable to, as now it's fought for Garrett Van Wy, and now Nick Blankenberg with the puck. As we see that puck sent out to center ice, and Huskies, again, able to control it in center ice and start coming at the Michigan net as that shot is sent high and wide around as Nolan Moyle, nice play defensively as he tries to go around the goalie, unable to, as now the Huskies will break. That puck is sent out wide, down low, and around the boards as Jimmy Lambert picks it up. Misplaced pass, though, as Parker Soretsky able to take it for the Huskies. As now a fight down low as Kapka out at the point sends a shot in. But a nice easy save there from Eric Portillo. And now Jack Summers able to break with the puck as he sends a puck pass to Jimmy Lambert that is deflected, but the Wolverines able to get it out of the zone. And now Caro able to send it down into the Michigan zone as now LaPointe plays it out. And now Ethan Edwards will carry it. Tried to go around the defender there, just unable to do so.
Could have been a great play.
Yeah, he's going for that fancy play. As we see a golden opportunity out in front, Tommy Paratino. I'm not sure if Eric Portillo got a stick on that.
I think that went right above the net. Wow.
Yeah, either that went right over. If Portillo got a stick on that, that might be a candidate for save of the year. Unable to really
Incredible. Incredible. Maybe we'll see that replay.
Yeah, golden opportunity there for the Huskies. As Trenton Bliss sent it to Paratino, and that one just sailed on him and went over the board. Portillo not getting a touch.
Yeah, these Wolverines are going to have to step up the defensive responsibility in their own zone.
Yeah, as we see LaPointe, a little bit off on the skating as he's unable to corral what could have been a nice chance for the Wolverines. Now Brasson plays it out to the point, and Estapa with the deflection. Nice easy save there for Pielta.
Yeah, the Wolverines are out shooting Michigan Tech 8-5, but you wouldn't know it. These are not necessarily some of the highest quality shots that the Wolverines have been making. A lot of stuff we've seen from more outside the point and above the circles. And I think, with the 3 minutes, 29 seconds left in this period, I think Mel Pearson is really going to start thinking about what he can do to get this team taking some better shots and being more responsible with the puck in the offensive zone at the end of the period.
Yeah, Michigan Tech's definitely had an advantage in offensive zone time, which is not something you like to see as a Wolverines fan. As you see Nick Blankenberg sending a shot from the point wide.
It was definitely closer than some of the other shots that we've seen.
And now Michigan Tech able to come away with the puck. So they play it up the boards, and now Nick Blankenberg will fight with Misiak. And that's kicked along to Johnny Beecher, as now Michael Pashizov will play the puck, and he sends it along the boards. As he sends a little pass towards the goalie, and now a fight for it with Michael Pashizov. Unable to win that one, as Ashbrook will send it down low and get a change for the Huskies. You see kind of a fortunate bounce. Keaton Pearson plays it off a Huskies player, comes right back to him. That puck is sent into the Wolverine zone. Michael Pashizov, as he's behind the cage, skates around. Nice pass out to Garrett Van Wy, as he will kind of slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely demonstrating that more, responsibility of an older player.
Yeah, Garrett Van Wy skating in there, and that puck is deflected. He had a nice centering opportunity. That puck just deflected up and around the Michigan attacker as Nolan Moyle pick up the puck down low. As a pass sent out right in front. Garrett Van Wy just unable to control it. As we will have a penalty here on Michigan Tech, and it looks like it will be number 27, Brett Thorne, going to the box. Got a slashing penalty as there's 1:57 left in the period, and that time will be spent on the power play for the Wolverines.
Just a little bit less than 5 seconds of this power play should the Wolverines not score going into the next period. I mentioned that Michigan Tech penalty kill is outstanding, the 4th best in the nation. So let's see what the Wolverines can do without some of their star players and with those younger players getting some more opportunities in the offensive zone.
Yeah. Oh, as we see, Jamie Lambert winning the draw clean, but Jacob Truscott unable to corral the puck. It's just a tough way to start the power play for the Wolverines, but now Dylan Duke will play it around the boards. And now Jimmy Lambert will fight for it down low. Nick Blankenberg plays it out to the point to Brendan Brasson. Plays it to Jacob Truscott. Truscott gets it back to Brasson as he plays it down low to Dylan Duke. As that puck's right out in front. Oh, Nick Blankenberg unable to get
what a great chance.
A stick on it. Great work from the Wolverines on the power play, being methodical and getting their chance, but just unable to get a good stick on it. As we see this one sent in. As we see Nick Blankenberg unable to control that puck cleared down the boards, as now both teams will get a change on the power play. With a minute left in the period, as Ethan Edwards now carries the puck. As we see Michael Pashizov sending it down low, but unable to break the zone, as Michigan Tech sends it down yet again.
Passing the 40-second mark just about now, left in the period. 40 seconds.
As we see Michigan trying to keep possession down in this offensive zone. As we see Michael Pashizov fighting for it. As we see Marcus Stoppa playing it to fill up a point. Ethan Edwards up at the point. Nice block shot there. As Pashizov had a chance, but unable to send it on target. Now Johnny Beecher, he sends a shot, and a nice save there from Blake Pielta, as he will hold for a face-off.
Excuse me. Just about 9.3 seconds left here in this first period, which makes 12.3 seconds left in this power play should the Wolverines let it run without scoring. The shots are 10-5 now, and looks like John and Beecher might be feeling a little bit of pain from that play earlier as he's checking himself out here on the bench. Wolverines don't win that, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that is sent down the ice, and that will be the end of the first period, as the Wolverines unable to capitalize on their power play opportunity. And at the end of the first period, the score is Michigan 0, Michigan Tech 0 as well. And we will pick it up back in the second period. But before we leave, any thoughts?
I think Michigan turned it on right at the end of at the end of this first period. Excuse me. And I'm looking forward to seeing what type of what strategies are going to go over in the locker room with Coach Mel Pearson during this first intermission. I was surprised to see Michigan Tech's aggression, certainly on the forecheck, but as I've said and as we've discussed, this is definitely a more experienced team, as well as a more perhaps defensively responsible team on the special, in regards to their talent and their choices on the special teams. So I'm hoping for some offense. Doesn't really matter what team, but I'm hoping to see a goal next period.
Yep, aren't we all? All right, so we will end it right here. This has been the first period coverage. We will pick it up in about 12 minutes with coverage for the second period.
Hello and welcome back, folks, to the WCBN Sports broadcast of this year's Great Lakes Invitational. The University of Michigan Wolverines are facing off against the Michigan Tech Huskies. Unfortunately, folks, this is the only game of the Great Lakes Invitational, as tomorrow's match, the matchup between the Wolverines and the Western Michigan University Broncos, was canceled due to coronavirus outbreak amongst the Western Michigan University Broncos team. Coming into this second period, the Wolverines are going to have about 3 seconds on a power play against one of the top-ranked penalty-killing units in all of college hockey. The Michigan Tech Huskies are one of the best at both of their special teams, and despite their 18th overall ranking, are both in the top 10 for those special teams. Additionally, coming into tonight, I am looking at a Wolverines team that is lacking some significant talents. I'm here with Stevie McGregor, who's joining me on the color side of this broadcast this evening, and who was kind enough to do the play-by-play at the first period of this hockey game. And I'm here with Stevie. And Stevie, I have a question for you. Who are 2 players that you're looking at this evening going into the second period?
I mean, I think you got to look at Nick Blankenberg and Johnny Beecher. Those guys, I mean, Nick Blankenberg, obviously the captain, commands the team, runs the point. And then Johnny Beecher, as you mentioned in the first period, kind of hasn't really had the best scoring touch so far this year. And maybe moving him to that first line, we can see him regain some of that scoring touch. But it's yet to be seen.
Certainly. Face-off is won by Michigan Tech as that puck is brought back into their defensive end. For those of you at home listening and looking at your radio, the Wolverines their defensive end is on the right side of the ice, and the Michigan Tech Huskies are on the left side of the ice. So the puck is smothered by Eric Portillo as a shot point blank from the slot is saved.
Yeah, and a little extracurriculars there. Is Michigan and Michigan Tech kind of going after each other?
You know, they definitely have a history, Stevie. You know, maybe not as well known or well documented as other intrastate rivalries. Like those with Ohio State, or the interstate rivalries like those with Michigan State and Western Michigan. But Michigan Tech is a substantial and long tenured hockey program. Puck is won by the Wolverines in that face-off, and now we see Garrett Van Wy up, taking it but turning it over in the offensive zone. Now picked up by Brasson, and dumped into the Michigan Wolverines defensive end. Now there's a scrum on the far right side in the bottom of the circle in the corner, and that puck is bouncing around, but it's picked up by Nolan Moyle, who unfortunately turns it over. It's picked up, and we have a Huskies player that is triple teamed back in the Wolverines defensive end. Garrett Van Wy struggles to hold on to the puck, turns it over, but the puck is recollected by Nick Blankenberg, picked up by his defensive partner, Jacob Truscott. Jacob Truscott shoots the puck all the way down into the offensive zone, but it is unfortunately going to be a icing.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. It kind of looked like Michigan might have somebody there to clear that icing, but the officials did not see it that way.
No, they did not. So now we're going to see a face-off in the far circle here in the Wolverines defensive end on that right side of the ice, folks. Bliss. Trent Bliss, the captain from Appleton, Wisconsin for the Huskies, wins the puck. Oh, John Beecher actually comes out with it for the Wolverines, but he is knocked over. The puck is picked up by Ethan Edwards, that diminutive but highly talented defenseman is freshman year for the Wolverines, and Michael Passagov, the senior. Now turns that puck over. It's picked up by Summers. Summers now with the turnover. Could turn into a scoring chance for the Huskies, but he holds on, is patient with the puck. Summers now tries to pass it to Passagov, but it turns into another icing. 18 minutes, 21 seconds left here in this second period, folks, in Ann Arbor at Yost Ice Arena. The shots are 10-6 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, and so far this period, Michigan just really when they pick up the puck in the defensive zone, they just really haven't had many options to get
Not
the
at
puck
all.
out. So too early icings. It's just not been what you like to see from Coach.
Not a lot of face-off wins either. Shot from the point that goes just above the right side, and a great pad save by Eric Portillo, who needs to get back into his crease. Picked up now by Nick Granowitz. Granowitz here to John Beecher, who's a bit slow to the puck and is unable to recover it. Now it's held in by Catterall. Catterall now with the pass. That is a shot by Alec Brotzman, but it's turned aside. Now the Wolverines now. Picked up by the senior Pastjov. Pastjov with a great breakout pass to Nick Granowitz. Nick Granowitz's shot that just goes wide of the net. Now picked up by Ashbrook, but Ashbrook turns it over to Lambert. Lambert now to, who is that, down the corner? Jake Gingell. Jake Gingell dumps that puck in. It's picked up by the Wolverines. Morgan to Gingell. Gingell on the blue line. Pass it across the blue line to Keaton Pearson. Keaton Pearson now to Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke on the near side and the left side of the ice in the corner. And Pearson has the puck stripped from him, and it's knocked away to Gingell, who's calm and collected with it, turning around, juking away a Michigan Tech player, skating behind his own end of the ice, and now picks it up and passes the puck to Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke with a great pass to Morgan. Morgan with a backhand shot that is gloved and held onto by the netminder for Michigan Tech, Blake Patella. Blake Patella, by the way, his twin brother, Logan Patella, is his second-line center on this team. Both juniors from Howell, Michigan, local boys, both born in the month of January of 2000. So they're looking forward to their 22nd birthday. Now we see that face-off is going to be in the Michigan Tech defensive end. Brendan Brasson looking to maybe get some offense going. One of the highly talented, highly, well-known players on this team, a Las Vegas Golden Knights prospect. That puck is now held on by Patella, the netminder, not the centerman, behind his own net. Patella to Halden. Halden now, patient, waiting. Turns it over to LaPointe. LaPointe now struggles with it. Turns it back over to Thorne, to the Michigan Tech team. Now Portillo behind his own net for the Wolverines. A nice backhanded pass to one of his teammates. Held on by the Wolverines now. Looking to make a pass. That is the captain, after all, Nick Blankenberg. Small but speedy. Blankenberg unfortunately turns the puck over, but is really smart, really skilled in his defensive end, is able to get that puck back and picked up and passed to LaPointe. LaPointe now turns it over just a little bit too soon. And that Australian who I mentioned before, Bronte, Tyrone Bronte from Melbourne, Australia, holds on to that puck from Michigan Tech, and he passes it. As that puck now goes, no one knows where it is. Bronte now with it on the far end of with that right dot in the neutral zone. Turning around now, it's picked up by Parker Soretsky. Soretsky now to Lipe. Lipe now. There's a scrum right at the blue line for the Wolverines. Picked up by Truscott, who's trying to slow the game down. The pass that goes chipped and is passed over, but is knocked over. Now Marcus Stop with an opportunity to stop it now on the far side circle, but he whiffs on the puck and it is swept aside, but it's held on to by Nolan Moyle. Moyle now with the pass to Summers, and the puck is careening around, gets knocked aside by Patella. Patella now knocking the puck out and picked up by the freshman Ethan Edwards. Ethan Edwards struggled to hold on to the puck at his own blue line, but passed it to Garrett Van Wy. Looks like it might be an icing, but it's not. Icing it is not. And now that puck is held onto and brought into the offensive zone by Alec Bronsman. Bronsman passes it to Kataroff. Kataroff with a shot, and he can't hold on to it. Portillo, it almost goes into the net, but it's knocked away. The Wolverines are able to knock that puck out, and it's almost an icing. And then, yes, in fact, is an icing. Wow.
Yeah, just a frantic couple of minutes there.
Absolutely.
The Wolverines able to, good stuff there from the Wolverines, able to slow the puck down a little bit in their defensive zone, able to get some good scoring chances, and then the Huskies able to break and get a good scoring chance of their own as well.
Face-off is won by Michigan Tech, looking to get that offense going. Puck is held at the far side blue line, but is knocked aside, knocked out by Nolan Moyle, that great, skilled two-way forward. Now the Michigan Tech Huskies have that puck, reconvening. Swoyer now the defenseman to Bliss, the forward. Bliss, the forward, pass it back to the defenseman. Number 9 for the Huskies, but it's knocked aside by that talented netminder, Eric Portillo. The netminder looking confident as players are falling in front of him. Now that puck is held on to another shot from the point, and it is gloved or something by that netminder, Eric Portillo, who holds on to make his 9th save of the night. The shots are 13-9 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. We are here at the WCBN Sports broadcast of the Wolverines Great Lakes Invitational against the Michigan Tech Huskies. There's 14 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second period.
Yeah, and we're starting to see this game kind of open up a little bit more on the offensive end. Both teams have kind of settled into the game. They're able to generate some more offensive zone time, and that's led to a lot more scoring chances, a lot more shots, and something for the Wolverines. In the first period, most of their shots were from the point, not really great scoring chances, but they've generated a few better ones so far this period.
Duke now to Lambert. Lambert gets that puck shot to Patella, the netminder, not the forward. Now Patella, the netminder, holds on. It's going to be a face-off in the near circle here in the Wolverines' offensive end, Michigan Tech's defensive end, on the left side of your radio, left side of the ice. This forward line that we're going to see out here is going to make a change for the Wolverines. We're going to see that some combination of the first line. Yep, that original first line. Johnny Beecher, Michael Pastjob, and Nick Ranowitz. Face-off is won by Michigan Tech. Now there's a foot race now. Keaton Pearson, the defenseman for the Wolverines, picks it up, passes it to John Beecher. John Beecher crosses the blue line, gets a pass to Nick Ranowitz. Nick Ranowitz's pass, it goes straight through the circle, straight through the slot, and Jake Gingell. It's a one-timer that goes into the netting. Now we're going to get a face-off somewhere for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I think that was deflected up into the netting, so the Wolverines will get an offensive zone draw.
Yep, looks like it'll be the near circle.
Yeah, and just a much better start for, I would say, both teams offensively. It's just been night and day where we saw 7 icings in the first 7 minutes. We've seen 7 shots in the first 7 minutes in this period.
Absolutely. Now that puck is held by Patella, the forward. Patella now passing it. Now a great opportunity for Ashbrook, but he's taken out with a wonderful hit by Morgan. Wow. The refs have called a whistle now. We're going to see what the call is, if there's any.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a penalty on Luke Morgan?
Let's see what the refs say.
Or Jimmy Lambert, rather. A slashing penalty on Jimmy Lambert. He was coming in, laid a big hit. Referees determined it to be a slashing penalty. Fortunately, that's to our right, which is our side that is kind of a blind spot.
Well, we'll see that number 6 ranked power play tonight for the first time for the Huskies. That faceoff is won by the Huskies. Now it is held. The near circle, the great shot is knocked aside by the Wolverines. Now at the top of the far circle, pass to the near circle, 19, off the post, and the puck goes out into the crowd. What a shot by Eric Gotts, the senior, third-line defenseman from Hermantown, Minnesota. 44 points in 110 games for him in his career. 4 points in 15 games for him.
Yeah,
he's still looking for his first goal this season.
And Michigan Tech coming out real fast, 14 seconds in, 2 great opportunities.
Again, another face-off win for Michigan Tech. Swoyer now with a turnover. Michael Pastjob. Michael Pastjob is looking on a breakaway, trying to make a great play, but the puck is knocked aside by Swoyer. Great defensive awareness from those Huskies. And same with the Wolverines, Michael Pastjob. Some excellent two-way responsibility. John Beecher now with a true breakaway. He's looking to make a move. Oh, looks to open up the pads for Patella, but Patella sticks through it and he makes a save. What a great opportunity for both teams. Now, the Wolverines now trying to hold on to the puck in their defensive end to kill off this penalty kill. Now again, a one-timer from the far circle. A really great opportunity for Michigan Tech. That puck goes all the way out and the Wolverines able to ice it and swap some legs. Wow, what a great chance for the Wolverines. 2 back-to-back breakaways and 2 great saves by the junior netminder. 5'11", that's it. Blake Patella.
Yeah, John Beecher tried to open up that 5-hole, but Patella said no.
He sure did. He sure did. Hallinan now. Hallinan to Brett Thorne. Thorne now to Ashbrook. Ashbrook on the near circle with a great shot, but it is knocked away by Eric Portillo, who is strong and confident in it with his pads. Ashbrook now trying. A little bit of a scrum with Truscott. Nolan Moyles there to clean up the day, and Garrett Van Wy says, get out of my zone with that puck. Patella again looking to make a pass. There's 18 seconds left here on this power play for the Michigan Tech Huskies. Hallinan now. Hallinan goes through a couple of Wolverines players. Now a great opportunity. That puck is knocked aside, though, by the Wolverines. Now a shot by Lippe. Lippe now looking. Wolverines holding on. And that is a successful penalty kill. The crowd is cheering here at Yost Ice Arena. We've now seen 2 power plays and 2 successful penalty kills, 1 for each of these teams. Soretsky now dumps that puck in high into the sky into the Wolverines' defensive end. Keaton Pearson says, let me get that. And pass it to Jimmy Lambert. Lambert now skating real quick in between a couple of Huskies players. Summers now holds on to the puck. Summers to Morgan. Morgan turns the puck over to Nardella. Nardella on the near side skates across the blue line, looking to pass to Soretsky, but no one's home. Puck, there seems to be a stick on the ice as well. Someone's missing one. Portillo says, here, I'll give you the puck to Jack Summers. Summers now. Summers passes that up to Granowitz. And that puck is held on to by Garrett Van Wy. Garrett Van Wy, Dylan Duke, not Van Wy. Duke now with the passing play that thought a little bit too hard. Mosley now, but the puck is knocked away. Great defensive responsibility by Ethan Edwards, that freshman defenseman. Great chance. Now puck goes all the way back into the Huskies' defensive end. And they look to make another play. No, and I take that back because the puck ends all the way up in the Wolverines' defensive end. And they're looking to restart the play and get something going. Puck is held on to. Skated on the near side ice, across the blue line. Now these teams seem to be exchanging this puck back and forth without making considerable offensive movement these past couple of minutes. Truscott now in the neutral zone right over the big block end to Brasson. Brasson now loses it. And now Truscott is able to knock that puck into the defensive end for the Huskies. Sawyer now to the offensive forward, Patella. 10 minutes left in this period now. Shots are 15-13 in favor of the Wolverines. As Nick Blankenberg, the captain, passed it to Estapa. Estapa loses it, though, and he's not able to bring it in. Tommy Peratino passes it to Trent Bliss. Peratino now to Lippe. Lippe turns it over to Estapa. Estapa at the far circles, carrying it on with his big body. Estapa now trying to make a play, but no one's there to pass the puck and dish it to it. Peratino gets that puck, and it's turned over and then picked up by the Huskies. Lippe now, that tall defenseman for the Huskies, holds it on passes it back to his partner, Eric Gotts. Eric Gotts, the senior from Hermantown, Minnesota, looking to make a breakout pass. Gotts to Tommy Peratino. Peratino on the far side of the ice in the Wolverines' defensive end. Trent Bliss tries to center it to Peratino, but he's unable to find him right there, and Peratino looks to make a pass, but no one's there. The shot is from the far end of the blue line by the Huskies, but Portillo knocks that aside, says no thanks. And now there's a scrum on the near side of the boards, and the puck is picked up by Jake Angel. Jake Angel to John Beecher. It's John Beecher skies that puck and gets that into the defensive end for the Huskies. Brett Thorne now looking to make a pass to Parker Soretsky, but Soretsky's not there. Jake Angel up against Soretsky. There's a scrum in the Wolverines' defensive end on the far side. It's the bottom of the far circle. Puck is picked up by John Beecher. John Beecher now skating with speed and with intention across the blue line, trying to make some plays, looking for an open partner. Edwards now is unable to get it as it gets knocked off his skates. And that might be an icing against, no icing is called. As that puck is now picked up by the Wolverines. Summers, the great coast-to-coast blue line-to-blue line pass by Garrett Van Wy. Garrett Van Wy to Estapa. Estapa to Van Wy back again. There's a scrum on the far side of the ice in the Wolverines' offensive end in the left side. Now Summers against the big Alec Brotzman. Brotzman now passes it to Eric Gotts. Gotts to Lippe. Lippe now to Arvid Kavaroth. Kavaroth turns it over to Summers. Summers for the Wolverines behind his own end, passes that puck, and now he's carrying it back again, but it's knocked over by Gotts. Summers behind Portillo's net, looking for a breakout pass, but he's under some coverage. But Truscott's there to save the day. Truscott now to Nolan Moyle. Moyle skating with speed and with skill. Takes a shot, not a really high opportunity shot, but it is smothered by Patella. We see 7 minutes and 20 seconds left as the shots are 16-13 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, just a lot of breakneck speed so far in the second period. As we're seeing a bunch of opportunities. Just went about 5 minutes there without a whistle. It's kind of the game you want to play if you're the Wolverines. You got a lot of speed. Obviously, with those players out due to the World Juniors, you're missing some of your best speed players, players with the best speed. But still, I think this is the way that Michigan wants to play this game, kind of at that breakneck speed, looking to get some chances, and and they're comfortable with letting Eric Portillo take some high risk, face some high risk shots, because they know they have confidence in him, and they've shown that all year. And he's backed that up. So the Wolverines have kind of gotten into their game, but Michigan Tech has fought right back. They've been able to skate with the Wolverines so far, and it's been pretty even over these past 5 minutes or so.
Certainly. Now we're going to see a face-off here now in the Huskies' defensive end here on the left side of the ice. And that is going to be Lapointe, Duke, maybe Estapa. Yeah, Lapointe, Duke, and Morgan. Blankenberg to Lambert. Lambert now at the far side, looking for a pass to Duke, but Duke is not there. Truscott whiffs on the shot. Ashbrook covers it. Now that puck is careened out. Truscott now in a foot race with Blankenberg on his left to give him some help. Truscott now responsible, holding on to that puck. Skates behind Portillo. Gets a pass that goes all the way across the ice. Almost an icing, but Lapointe's there to be a little bit responsible. Shot that gets knocked aside by Patella. Patella now to Lipe. Lipe, the defenseman, gets a pass. It's just too far off, and Jake Gingell makes sure that puck stays in the offensive end for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, there's a puck goes out of that zone. Gingell tries again with the slap shot. That is covered by Patella. 6:25 left in the second period. Shots are 18-13.
Yeah, and I mean Patella taking no chances there. Didn't want to let the Wolverines get an opportunity coming in off of that shot from the neutral zone. Smart play there, as I mean the Wolverines' speed probably their best quality, and
totally
that plays right into it.
Totally. Buckley now for Michigan Tech. Wolverines though pick it up as the Wolverines are showing a lot more control of the puck in this period.
Yeah, big hit from Thorne on a stop there.
Totally. Now there's a scrum here in the offensive zone for the Wolverines, but Huskies come away with it. Picked up by Brasson. Brasson to Buckley. Buckley now looking. And a shot that's taken by a falling Arvid Kavarov. Kavarov now to Lipe. To Mosley.
Yeah.
Peratino looks to make a shot. Excuse me.
Opportunity right out in front. Peratino just not able to get the puck onto his stick.
Yeah. Estapa now dumps that puck into the Wolverines' offensive end as both teams make some line changes. Hallinan, that first line forward for the Michigan Tech Huskies, passes that in, but the puck goes off the boards and into one of the penalty boxes. There's a lucky fan in the crowd is going to get that puck. Lucky Wolverine fan, I might add. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in this second period. Shots are still 18-13. The score is 0-0. 18-13, I might add, in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. Face-off won by Beecher to Edwards. Edwards to Summers. Summers now passes that in. Patella knocks that puck. Now Summers and Peratino in a foot race to get that puck. Peratino wins it. So the puck is now held on to by the Michigan Tech Huskies with an excellent breakout pass, with a great breakaway save by Eric Portillo. Oh my gosh, on Trenton Bliss. Wow, an incredible save.
Yeah, one-on-one with the goalie, as we will have, it looks like Jack Summers is going to get a boarding penalty on Trenton Bliss, as he just kind of
oh my gosh,
got him from behind, and it looks like the Huskies will go on the power play.
Yes, that might be a possibility, but that is not to undersell that fantastic save by Eric Portillo on Trent Bliss. Caught it with his right arm, just above his right pad. We're going to see another penalty for a cross-check, this time against Summers. And another power play opportunity for the 6th ranked power play in the United States in college hockey, Division I men's college hockey. Let's see what these Huskies can do. We got about 4 minutes, 50 seconds left now here in the second period. A fresh power play. Puck is held onto by Thorne. Thorne at the blue line walks it. Looks to make a pass to Lipe. Lipe now with the shot, but it is knocked aside. Now Truscott now. Truscott's looking at a Van Wy who's open, but Truscott now doing the responsible thing and just dumping that puck in so the Wolverines can make a change. Now the puck is held by the big Thorne. Thorne skates across and passes it to his teammate Hallinan now. Hallinan skates across the blue line. Tries to make a pass to Ashbrook, but Ashbrook is not there to get it. Blocked aside and put into the Wolverines' offensive end. The Huskies' defensive zone on the left side of the ice. Now both teams to reset their positioning.
Yeah, good start on this power play for the Wolverines. Able to kill almost a full minute of this power play without really many chances for the Huskies.
Trent Briss to Brasson. Brasson now to Holtz.
And we see the Wolverines able to clear it down yet again. Nice start, nice work for the Wolverines so far. Got to be happy with how they've killed this penalty.
Colin Swoyer to Trent Bliss. Bliss skating with patience across the blue line. Knocked away. Swoyer looking at the clock, waving to one of his teammates. Come on, let me get open so I can give you a pass. But no one's there as Luke Morgan's got some absolutely fantastic defensive zone coverage of Swoyer. Puck is picked up by Eric Goetz. Goetz on the near side boards. The puck is picked away by Johnny Beecher, and it looks like a repeat of that last breakaway he had. He misses again, but this time it goes just wide. Wow. He is going to want that one back. Maybe he'll get one more opportunity on a breakaway.
Yeah, both power plays. He's gotten a golden chance, one-on-one with the goalie. That time, I'm not sure if he just sent that wide or if it was a nice save there. Looks like it was just a nice blocker save up into the netting.
Wow, what a great save by Patella, the netminder. Now we see 13 seconds left in this kill for the Wolverines. 3 minute mark just passed in this second period. Lipe now, the defenseman. Lipe turns it over to Garrett Van Wy. Garrett Van Wy skates across a big block M to the blue line, but it's turned aside. It's picked up by Lipe for the second time at his own circle, his own blue line. He crosses it, passes it to Carrow. Carrow now careens that puck in to the offensive zone, but the Wolverines said nope, and that power play is over for the Huskies. Puck is picked up by Moyle. Moyle dumps that puck into the offensive zone. He makes a change. But a great pass, great outlet pass to Nick Nardella from Rosemont, Illinois, near my hometown of Chicago. But the Wolverines are able to pick it up. Now they skate into the offensive end. Brasson and Buckley. Buckley now, Lapointe. Lapointe. Puck is turned over, picked up by Patella, the forward. Patella now looking to make a pass, but is picked up by Lapointe for the Wolverines and Brasson. But the refs blow their whistle and say, looks like an offsides. Well, 1 minute 58 seconds left remaining in this second period of the Michigan Tech Great Lakes Invitational of 2021. The score is 0-0, and the shots are 19-14. The Wolverines leading that shot department. But you couldn't tell, or you wouldn't know it, because this has been a pretty even game.
Yeah, good scoring chances on both sides.
Face-off now in the Wolverines' defensive end on the right side of the ice. That's going to be Arvid Kataroth out of Sweden. But it's won by Nick Blankenberg. Nick Blankenberg with speed into the offensive end to Duke. Duke now turns it over to Gottsman. That's Swede, who I just mentioned. Gottsman now holding onto the puck. Looking. Kavaroth, excuse me, is the Swede. Gottsman, different player. Swoyer now. Swoyer Passes it to Carrow. Carrow now with this shot, with a fake shot from the near circle, but it's poked aside by that defenseman, Blankenberg, for the Wolverines. Now the Huskies are trying to make some offensive noise, but they just can't. The Wolverines have some really great defense as of recent in this period. Truscott now. Now there's an opportunity. Could be a shot. Could be a goal-scoring opportunity. And that actually might be a goal. There's going to be some TV review that might need to happen. Excuse me if I wasn't able to keep up with that play verbally, because that happened very fast. Just to run it back to you quickly with Stevie. A couple of these Michigan Tech Husky players came in across the circle. To be specific, Trent Bliss was there. He shoots the puck, and it looks like it might have hit the crossbar.
I think we got just the goal off the post. As after he sent that pass, I believe somebody came into the net. I'm not exactly.
Maybe it wasn't a goal.
I don't know.
The ref said no goal.
I don't know how it looked like the net came off of its bearings. I'm not exactly sure how, because it didn't look like anybody collided with the net.
Yeah, well, 1 minute left in this period. The score is still 0-0. Apologies for the confusion at home. Now Luke Morgan now against Bliss. Now there's a foot race with Duke. Duke now to Peratino. Peratino shot from the near blue line. Gloved and settled and covered by Portillo. 40.4 seconds left. Shots are 19-15 in favor of the Wolverines. Score is still 0-0. And this is the Great Lakes Invitational of 2021. The face-off now, Van Wy against Logan Patella, the forward, whose twin brother, Blake Patella, is the netminder for the same Michigan Tech team. Face-off won by the Wolverines, now picked up by Edwards. Ethan Edwards, a defenseman, skates with speed into the offensive zone, but he gets a puck stripped from him, and now he falls over. And now the Huskies come out with equal speed. Ashbrook is knocked aside by Van Wy. Van Wy gets that puck back to his teammate, Summers. Summers now turns it over to Ashbrook. Ashbrook now turns it back over to Summers. Summers skating behind the net. 10 seconds left in this period. Puck is picked up at the blue line by Ashbrook. Now Ashbrook to Summers, or it's stripped by Summers. Picked up by Karanen for the Wolverines. As the second period is over, the shots are 19-15, and the score is still 0-0.
Yeah, a lot more excitement in the second period. Kind of a breakneck period. Couple one-on-one opportunities for both teams, as well as some golden scoring opportunities. But both goalies doing a nice job of standing tall and keeping this game 0-0.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, folks, we will be back for the third period of this Great Lakes Invitational hockey game here at Yost Ice Arena in Ann Arbor on this chilly December evening. I'm David Kramer, and I'm joined with Stevie McGregor for this excellent 2021 Great Lakes Invitational hockey game. The score is still 0-0, and we will see you in 20. Hello, folks, and welcome back to the third period of the Great Lakes Invitational. The University of Michigan Wolverines are here in Ann Arbor tonight playing against the Michigan Tech Huskies. The score now is 0-0, but I'm David Kramer, and I'm here joined with Stevie McGregor, a fellow member of WCBN Sports Radio and a third-year University of Michigan student. We're here sitting in the booth waiting. When are one of these teams going to score a goal?
It's going to be tough. We got two great goalies, and Blake Pielta and Eric Portillo. So it's going to take something really special. I mean, we've already seen multiple, especially last period, multiple breakaways, a lot of great scoring opportunities. Michigan Tech ringing the post. It's going to take something special to beat one of these goalies because they definitely both seem like they're on their game tonight.
I agree, and as a, outside of these broadcasts, as a Wolverines fan, especially an Eric Portillo fan, I think he has been fantastic tonight, putting aside all 15 shots. And not to undersell Blake Pielta as well. He's joined by his twin brother, Logan Pielta, and he has knocked aside 19 shots tonight. Again, folks, the score is 0-0 as we open up this third period. A great play to Trescott now from the Wolverines, who, by the way, are now in their defensive end, which is on the left side of the ice, and their offensive zone is on the right side of the ice. A great opportunity that hits Portillo just on his face mask and goes above the goal. Now the captain, Bliss, for the Huskies, pass it to Peratino, his line mate on the first line. Peratino now, that senior, to Bliss again. Bliss looking for an open opportunity. The one-timer that's shot by Hallinan, another member of that talented and special first line for the Huskies. Huskies now, their Thorne, one of their defensemen, Brett Thorne, sophomore from Halifax, Nova Scotia, shoots that puck right at the top of the slot, and it is saved by the Michigan Wolverines netminder Eric Portillo.
Yeah, and a fast start here for the Huskies as they've kind of really cranked up the intensity, not letting Michigan really get any sort of possession. They've been dominating it so far in this first 45 seconds or so.
Absolutely. And a big, great hit to the Wolverines' favor. The puck is carried up by Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke now looking to make something happen as he turns around tries to do a little something or other.
Yeah, a little wraparound.
Yeah.
But not fooling Pielta.
Yeah, puck is covered by Pielta now. 20-16 shots. Wolverines lead in that department. As we saw in that last period, power play for each of these teams. If for those who were just joining us in the broadcast, or for those who have been here the whole time, we were talking about John Beecher earlier, who's now just won that faceoff for the Wolverines. He had two great breakaway opportunities, both on the penalty kill for the Wolverines. And now this is a player that was drafted by the Boston Bruins and has, a history. He's a first-round pick of the 2018 draft, maybe the 2019 draft, by the Bruins, 30th overall. And he's a very talented player, but he hasn't necessarily lived up to that, first-round draft potential that I think a lot of general managers and fans expected of him. But he's put on a show tonight, winning some really key face-offs and also with those two breakaway opportunities, even if they were not necessarily goals. And while I was talking that whole time, a couple of things happened, including Eric Portillo saving the puck, as now we're going to have a face-off in the Wolverines' defensive end on that far circle.
Yeah, and that one was just kind of a stat patter, shot from center ice. Not really expecting to score many goals from there. Nope. Eric Portillo looking to play fast, but thought better of it as the Huskies had already kind of gotten into the zone and didn't really let him get it out quickly.
Face-off won by the Wolverines, but it is immediately turned over and played into Michael Carrow's hands, that senior from Green Bay. Carrow now getting it up to the other player, Nardella, now at the shot that is sticked aside by Eric Portillo, Now Brendan Brasson, that high-scoring sophomore from Manhattan Beach, California, bring that puck into the offensive end, but nothing's coming of it. Pielta, the netminder, now makes a great pass. Is joined by his teammate, the other Pielta. Now Eric Portillo behind his own net. Gets the puck over to Trescott. Trescott Back to his defensive partner, Blankenberg. Blankenberg now with the breakout. Skates across the middle of the ice. Shoots that puck, but it's knocked aside by Paratino. Paratino now turns it over to Truscott. Truscott now in a race against Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne to Trent Bliss. Trent Bliss, that captain, almost comes away with it in a shot that's knocked aside. Shot by Keranen for the Wolverines. Kind of point blank, not really aiming necessarily. Now Brett Hallinan. Hallinan, Paratino. And that's an offsides.
Yeah, and we've seen Wolverines kind of come into this period a little bit. They've been able to get a few shots in, maybe not the best of chances, but nonetheless, still able to kind of weather that early storm that the Huskies put on. And the question here for the Wolverines is, where's that scoring punch going to come from? I mean, 4 of your top 6 scorers out. It's just going to be who can step up and get you that late goal. He's done the job defensively.
You know, I was expecting Brendan Brasson to come into this game and be kind of that top-tier player for the Wolverines. Haven't seen that tonight. It's definitely been Eric Portillo. But even from the offensive side, I haven't really seen anything other than those 2 really great breakaway shots by Johnny Beecher. So, 16 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third period of this hockey game. The score is 0-0. We see Dylan Duke now, the Wolverines freshman defenseman, making a stretch pass to Lambert. But it's turned over, picked up by Ashbrook. Ashbrook now to Lippe. Lippe trying to get a pass up there on the far side of the ice. Ashbrook turns it over to John Beecher, who is there with patient hands, willing to pick that puck and steal it. Beecher now carries it across his own blue line, skating across the red line in the middle of the ice with a great pass. Now some great skills by Pasajov, but it's knocked aside. But it stays in. Beecher now looking to make a pass at the near side in the corner, but no one's there. He was trying to make a stretch pass to Edwards, but Edwards was just a bit too far. Now Portillo now. The pass is Summers as the Wolverines slow things down in their own end. Ooh, Beecher might have an ugly turnover, and the ref is right there. But the ref ended up getting in the way and ended up being pretty favorable. Oh, wow. The puck was almost went in the net. The refs blew the whistle, but that puck was in the blue paint. And Portillo tried to smother it, but his own teammate knocked it. Wow.
And it looks like Michigan will go on the power play here. Not exactly.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. A minor penalty for a cross check. The ref said number 22, Matthew Corsia, but he's not out there.
I think it's number 20.
Oh, they ended up calling it on number 20.
Yeah, Arvid Kadyrov.
Okay, I may have heard wrong, but I didn't see Corsia out there anyway. Yeah, well, Arvid Kadyrov, the other Gothenburg, Sweden player tonight. Eric Portillo, the Wolverines netminders, the other player from Sweden. Puck is held by Blankenberg and Truscott, who are the 2 defensemen here. This is a crowd, which is majority Michigan Tech fans, are not happy with that call against them. This could be the turning point, Stevie.
Yeah, I mean, Michigan, you got to think, if you're going to get a goal, it's now or never. This is a great opportunity. Look to get some high-quality chances up close to the net.
Absolutely. Now Brendan Brasson in the near circle, his favorite Ovechkin-like spot. Brasson now to Lambert. Lambert now. Back to Brasson. Brasson at the near side, the blue line. Now Brasson with a really nice one-timer that's knocked aside by Pielta.
Yeah, nice screen there from Dylan Duke, but Pielta able to fight through it.
Yeah, Portillo now, as the Wolverines get that puck settled, as they're going to switch lines. So we got 1 minute left in this power play. 1 minute left for the Wolverines to put some numbers on that board. Now Edwards looking to make a pass, but he doesn't make any. Estapa now is who he gets it to. But that puck is turned over, as there may be a tripping call, but there is none. Now Lambert. Lambert now, the really great pass to Brasson, but that puck gets knocked into the netting. 33 seconds left on this power play.
And when Michigan's been able to establish it in the zone, they've looked pretty good, pretty crisp keeping the puck away from this Michigan Tech power play, or penalty kill, excuse me, which has been excellent so far this year. But they just haven't really been able to get that one chance that's that one golden chance. And with 33 seconds left on that power play, we'll look to see if they can get one.
Patilla now wins that face-off, but it's turned over and it's picked up by the Wolverines. Wolverines now looking. John Beecher now holds on to the puck as he's tripped. But Michael Pashov, tries to make a really good play, but he's knocked over. The refs don't call anything. A stop at a Beecher. Beecher now. 13 seconds left on the power play. Beecher, he has to make one more. He has one more opportunity to put a goal, at least during this power play. 5 seconds left. He takes that shot, but it goes wide. Estapa to Beecher. Beecher now skating right over the Big Ten circle. Takes a shot from the blue line. Wolverines are looking at get something into the net. Estapa now at the far side in the corner, but no one's there. Picked up by Edwards now. Edwards takes it back. 13 minutes, 15 seconds, left in this third period. Shots are 22-19 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. The score is 0-0. Edwards now from Pashov. Edwards in the near circle. Gets twisted up. Granowitz now. Granowitz looking to make a pass. That's Moyle, not Granowitz. Moyle with a great opportunity, but is smothered by the Michigan Tech Huskies. Now that is Paratino. Paratino now to Buckley. Buckley with this shot that is blocked by Summers, who is hurting right now, but he has to stay on the ice. Paratino now at the blue line, at the near blue line. Buckley now at the middle of the blue line. Buckley to Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne now looking to make a pass. He passes it to Brett Hallinan. Hallinan now to Paratino. Paratino, they are circling, but Paratino makes a pretty crummy pass, and Buckley has to take it all the way outside because it's crossed the blue line. Paratino now turns it over, and it's picked up by Morgan. Morgan for the Wolverines to Garrett Van Wy, who tips it across as he makes that change. And now it is picked up by Soretsky, but Soretsky turns it over to Pearson. Pearson behind his own net, skating, looking for a passing partner, but he can't find one until Duke's there to pick it up and clean up the mess that he's made. Morgan now to Pearson. Pearson to Truscott. Truscott on the far side, right beyond his blue line. Lambert crosses his blue line at the far side, crosses his second blue line. Now he's making a play, tries to take a shot, but it gets knocked aside, redirected by defenseman. Now Duke to Blankenberg. Blankenberg skating, goes behind the net, looking to make a pass, looking still at the far circle. Takes a shot, but it goes right behind the net. And now, who is that, Estapa? No, that's Duke. Duke now. Duke with Morgan. Morgan to Truscott, but it gets knocked aside because Truscott wasn't there, which is okay because Duke is still there, and he's going to make a pass to Lambert, and Lambert has a chance to shoot, but he whiffs on it. And he gets knocked aside by a defenseman. Blankenberg to Lambert. Lambert makes a shot, but it gets knocked aside by the netminder, Patilla. Patilla now passes it to one of his teammates. And now the Huskies have slowed things down as Ashbrook for the Huskies right at his own blue line. Ashbrook, it's turned over, picked up by Pearson. Pearson who turns it over again to Ashbrook. Ashbrook now looking for a partner. Misiak might have an opportunity there. But Blankenberg is there, who passes it to Lapointe. Lapointe for the Wolverines. Great player. Brendan Brasson is knocked almost into the Michigan Tech bench, and that's a turnover against Brasson. Brasson to Ashbrook. Ashbrook with a one-timer that's kicked aside with ease by Portillo. Portillo, as the crowd is cheering for him. Buckley now. Buckley back to Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne behind his net. Arvid Kavaroff, who got that penalty a couple minutes ago. Arvid Kavaroff to Buckley, to Brotzman. Brotzman now knocks that puck into the offensive end. As Brotzman now looking to make a pass, and that's Ryan Mosley. Mosley, Kara with the shot as the net gets dislodged and the ref blows a whistle. There is exactly 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in this third period of this scoreless hockey game. The Michigan Wolverines are against the Michigan Tech Huskies in the 2021's Great Lakes Invitational. Wow. Yeah,
and Eric Portillo just kind of seemed to lose track of his own net there as a shot played off the boards kind of led him to run into his own net, knock it off. The Wolverines will take it, though, as it kind of settles down the action and allows for a face-off. And that face-off is won by the Wolverines, but it's battled for down low.
Well, the Wolverines now in their defensive end. Peratino to Carrow. Carrow shot from the blue line, knocked aside. That's going to be an icing against the Wolverines.
Yeah.
Just a bit under 10 minutes to go left in this game. 9 minutes, 42 seconds.
Yeah, Wolverines
Scoreless.
trying to relieve some of that pressure, but unable to because, I mean, there's just a little bit too much on that puck. And it looks like we will get a timeout.
Michigan takes a timeout. There's going to be 1 minute here for this timeout. You know, Stevie, any takeaways right now? You know, as we come around the bend, not that much hockey left in this game.
Yeah, I mean, feels like it's just going to be a one-goal game. I don't really foresee any offensive explosion here in this last 10 minutes. But we shall see who's going to step up, whether it be for Michigan Tech or for the Wolverines. And if you're the Wolverines, you gotta get one here. You have to get pucks on net, continue to work and try to use your speed to your advantage. And if you're Michigan Tech, you gotta just kind of keep doing what you're doing. You've generated some good chances. Portillo's been excellent and kept you guys out, but he's got to keep on grinding, and it's just going to be who can get that one, either that one lucky bounce or that one golden opportunity.
Totally. Couldn't have said it better myself, Stevie. You know, hopefully there's going to be a bounce soon. We're sorry, folks at home. If there's anything we could do to make this a game that was not scoreless, we definitely would. Truscott now dumps that puck in, and Keranen is not aware that he did. So it's turned over, picked up by Ashbrook. Ashbrook now to Misiak. Misiak picked up by Keranen, stole it from him. As that puck is picked up now by Nolan Moyle, who gets, and it gets turned over. So there's some exchanges going on in the neutral zone. Puck hits the ref now, picked up by Misiak. Misiak for those Huskies. Passes it in his defensive end. Misiak now trying to make a breakout pass, a pretty good one I might add, to Tristan Ashbrook. Tristan Ashbrook takes a shot, but it's knocked aside and passed by Portillo to Beecher. Beecher now skating with force to Pastrov. Pastrov with a shot from the slot, that probably the best opportunity he's had in the night, but it's blocked away by Piatilla. Again, a shot by Beecher that goes just wide. The Wolverines really turning it on. Wolverines are holding on to the puck now. That's Keaton Pearson, but to Beecher. Beecher now in the near circle, in the near boards, on the right side of the ice. Looking for a scoring opportunity, but he gets knocked down.
Yeah, collision there between Pasterzoff and Beecher.
Brotzman with the shot that's knocked aside by Portillo. Portillo, who's made 23 saves tonight, as the shots are now 22-23. One more. Who's made 22 saves tonight as the shots are 23-22 in favor of the Wolverines. Looks like they're about to be 23-23. Granowitz now, though, strips that puck away, and the Wolverines take it. Pasajov now with a little bit of an exchange. So now that puck is picked up in a far stretch pass that is not delivered fully. Bliss now. Bliss to Hallinan. Hallinan in the near circle in his offensive zone, trying to make some action, trying to get something going, but Summers there to meet him. Peratino, Summers, and Hallinan. Two big players. Bliss now with the big hit on Summers. Hallinan with the patch to Goetz. Goetz to Peratino. Peratino with the shot straight into the glove of Eric Portillo. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left in this hockey game. The shots are equal now. 23-23.
Yeah, and good opportunities for both teams in these last couple minutes. I mean, golden opportunity for Michael Pashajoff, just a nice save from Pielta. And it's just been more of the same. Good opportunities, not great ones, that both goalies have been equal to. It's just kind of been the story of the game. Both goalies showing out and just kind of in making sure their team has a chance to win it.
I totally agree. You know, we're here with the TV timeout or something like that right now. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left in this hockey game. Now, folks, there are ties in college hockey. So if overtime is not enough and we don't see any score soon, could just be a tie. But before we get to that, we're hoping someone scores. We're hoping the Michigan Wolverines score here. 7 minutes, 28 to go in this third period. Score is 0-0 here at the Great Lakes Invitational, the only game of this tournament, or of this Invitational. We're going to see a face-off now. Misiak for the Huskies. Ashbrook on his left. And Patilla on his right, the forward. And that's going to be against Jimmy Lambert. Lambert with that win. To Truscott. Truscott, Lambert. Lambert, ooh. Risky pass to Morgan. Morgan now, Blankenberg hemmed in his own end. Blankenberg double teamed by 2 Husky players, but Morgan comes away with it. Blankenberg now trying to recollect it, trying to slow down the game a little bit. Lambert now, or to Truscott, excuse me, Truscott to Blankenberg. These two have made a great pairing this whole game. Blankenberg to Lambert. Lambert now dumps that puck into the offensive zone, but it's slowed down by Patilla. Patilla now passes it to Brett Thorne. Thorne now gets his pocket picked. The Wolverines come up with it. That's a shot from the point by Duke. And, wow, Patilla has to splay out, fan out his whole body in order to cover that puck. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in this hockey game. I'm going to have to make a correction on the shots. Shots are actually 23-22 in favor of the Wolverines. I think one of those last shots, at least, was not counted by those official shot clock, those official shot keepers here at the Yost Ice Arena.
Yeah, and just kind of a weird play there as the puck got deflected up in the air out in front, and Pielta came out, sprawled out right in front of his crease to corral that puck and get that ice, or get that face-off, rather.
Yeah, face-off won by the Huskies, but the Wolverines are here to pick it back up. Now Pearson to Duke, or to Edwards. Now picked up by Brasson. Brasson taking a really good shot from the far circle, but he's stumbling down. Now Lambert. Brasson looking, trying to do a little bit of defensive work, and it's kept hemmed in the zone by Pearson. Pearson now. Lambert. Lambert is stop up Pearson in the far, in the near circle, in the near side, on the right side of the ice. A little scrum now. Wolverines, Huskies going at each other a bit. Shot from the blue line. Pearson. Great opportunity as the puck stumbled into the neutral zone, but no one's there for the Wolverines to take a shot and get a stab at it. Brasson now. There might be an icing called or something.
Yeah, that'll be an icing call.
Icing against those Michigan Tech Huskies. 5:44 left in the third period of the Great Lakes Invitational game between the Michigan Wolverines and the Michigan Tech Huskies.
And it looks like we'll get a Michigan Tech timeout to be able to change that line on the icing call. Don't want to keep those tired legs out there.
Not at all.
With only a little over 5 minutes left in the game.
Well, as we go through this minute left in this timeout, I think some of the more interesting players that I've noticed on this on the ice tonight for Michigan Tech have really been that first line. I mean, Tommy Peratino, Trenton Bliss, and Brian Hallinan have been the offense tonight for these two, for this team. It's incredible to see what work that they've done, despite no goals, being created by either side. I think that they've been really, I think that they've played really well, and I think that they have, we can see how much impact these three seniors have had on this program.
Yeah, they've definitely created a lot of the best chances for the Huskies, and they've definitely given Eric Portillo the most trouble.
5:44 left in the third period. Scoreless in Ann Arbor. Hoping for a goal. Definitely going to hope to see more points in this Orange Bowl game on Friday. Look out for that on WCBN Sports. We got some great great teammates going down to Miami for that game. Face-off is won. The puck is held at least by the Wolverines, but as I've said earlier, as Stevie said earlier, this game has been filled with turnovers from all teams. Garrett Van Wy now, as Huskies take a pretty poorly timed change, as Nolan Moyle is there to pick up that pass from Garrett Van Wy. Nolan Moyle behind the net. Moyle totally in an exchange, but Estapa's there to help him out. Estapa now. That's not Estapa, that's Jay Karanen, excuse me. Karanen now. Van Wy. Nolan Moyle with the shot that gets, kind of brushed aside. As now it's picked up by Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne now carrying it with his left hand, but it's turned over. Oh, I take that back. Patella with the pretty crummy shot that goes pretty far wide. As now Misiak for the Huskies lays out Edwards. The huge hit.
Yeah, Edwards was
a clean hit too.
Trying to give him a big hit, but
yeah,
nothing doing.
But I guess not. And that's an offsides.
Yeah, got a little taste of his own medicine. Was trying to lay out Misiak there, but Misiak just kind of gave him a shoulder.
And we now see Misiak bent over a little bit on the bench. He definitely felt that hit too. Edwards is he's 5 foot. He may be 5'10", but there's a whole lot of them at 5'10".
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and especially with collisions like that, that's just gonna hopefully just take the wind out of you.
Yeah. And we hope he's all right. Nick Ranowitz, pretty filthy toe drag there, but doesn't do anything with it. Nick Blankenberg, the captain, 4:13 left in this period. Blankenberg, the near side, skating behind the net as Huskies take out their own two guys, or one of their own players. Beecher now skating with no one to pass it to. Where are the rest of the Wolverines? Blankenberg is behind the net, but now he's turning around. Beecher now. Beecher to Pearson. Pearson looking for someone to pass it to. Gingell is not there, though. So now Gingell is going to come and pick it up, go behind Portillo, or at least in front of him, pass it to Pearson. But there seems to be an injury on the ice, and so we're going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, and as Blankenberg was carrying that puck up, it just looked a Huskies player came to deliver a hit, but ended up taking out his own man. And yeah, he will get attended to on the ice. It looks like it's number 24, Colin Sawyer, their top pair defenseman. So kind of a tough loss here for the Huskies if he's truly hurt.
Yeah, we're hoping that he's okay. And he gets to his feet as the crowd gives an ovation. And that's the most important thing about hockey, making sure that all the players on the ice are safe, no matter what team. Certainly not rooting for any injuries here, as we see Sawyer held by his own couple of teammates. The captain, of course, Trent Bliss out there, doing what a captain should. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left here in Ann Arbor. The score is 0-0. Michigan Tech against the University of Michigan. The shots are 25-22. Wolverines out shooting by 3. And it looks like we are going to resume play shortly as we make sure that this player receives the proper treatment on the bench. Looks like he's sitting up now on the bench, speaking to some medical staff. So, that's good news. That's good news. Don't want any players getting hurt out here. It's definitely not the point of the Great Lakes Invitational. So, yeah. Well, Bliss now with Peratino. And Brett Hallinan. Those 3 seniors who've done some damage this game. At least been pretty fun to watch. Peratino to Hallinan, his line mate. Hallinan now skating, whiffs on it. Portillo makes the save, though. As now there is a proper scrum right next to his net. Wow. Yeah, the refs are trying to separate him.
And Portillo, I'm not sure if he's acting. He did get run into a little bit. When he was trying to freeze that puck, he did get kind of collided with as Hallinan went hard to the net. And it looks like he's slow to get up.
Yeah, the trainer's out here now. Wow. These past 14 seconds have not been kind.
Yeah, it kind of just looked like he took a little maybe a knee to the head, or
yeah,
just
maybe gotten jostled a bit. The trainer's speaking with Portillo now. Trainer's not standing up completely, but you can see how tall Portillo is on his knees at 6'6". He's almost as tall as Nick Blankenberg, the 5'9" captain out of Washington, Michigan, for here at the for the Wolverines. 3:28 left again, by the way, in this game, folks.
Yeah.
At least in this period.
And it looks like Portillo is getting checked on, probably going through some concussion things, and it looked like a head injury, but he's all right.
Yeah, Portillo's all right. He's good to go. That's good. He's going to stay on the ice, folks. We don't like to see those scrums if they're not necessary.
Yeah, Michigan probably taking a little bit of exception to the collision with Portillo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Face-off is won by Logan Pitella, and a great save by Portillo, who is ready to go right after that hit. And he makes that save. 3:20 now. Puck is going to be in the Wolverines' defensive end on the left side of your radio for those at home in that far circle on the other side, on the far side of the ice. Wow. This last minute, Stevie.
Yeah, it's just been something's always happening.
Yeah, something's in the air. Something's in that water on the ice at Yost. Oh, great now. Great chance for Duke. Duke with the shot off the crossbar. Oh, and it bounces out. Come on.
Now both teams have rung iron.
What a great shot for Duke. Now, the puck is held and brought into the offensive end by Jimmy Lambert. Jimmy Lambert and Summers. Summers now trying to hem that puck in, trying to keep it in, but it's Morgan now. Morgan patrolling the blue line with force. Morgan to Pearson. Pearson with the slap shot that hits one of his own teammates. Looks like Duke got hit in the wrist or something, but Duke passes that puck over to Morgan. Morgan now. Morgan looking. Going to cross that blue line near side. Makes a nice move to get around, to dash around and go near Tyrell Buckley from British Columbia. Buckley now to Ryland Mosley. Mosley back to Buckley. Buckley behind his own net. 2:15 left in this game, folks. 2:15 left in this period. Buckley's getting booed by the crowd who wants him to get on with it, and so he ices the puck in response. Maybe not what he had intended, but the crowd is certainly clapping here at Yost Ice Arena in Ann Arbor. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left.
Yeah, that was an interesting one, as he held the puck behind the net for about 10 seconds, and then on his stretch pass, his teammate was unable to get a touch on it, so he'll stay on the ice for even longer.
Face-off now. Brasson to Truscott. Truscott blocked by Lipe, by Ryan Mosley, not Lipe, excuse me. Blocked by Mosley. It's going to be another icing. Another icing, another opportunity for the Wolverines in their offensive end. 1:52 left.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty stop and start last couple minutes of this game.
Oh, totally. This has been, just stop and start. Stop and start completely. Wolverines win that face-off. Lapointe to Estapa. Estapa gets that puck stripped from him by Eric Goetz. Goetz now to Arvid Kavaroth. Kavaroth now gets it turned over to Blankenberg, but Blankenberg, kind of a misfire. Blankenberg again to Estapa. Estapa's there to get that puck. Estapa now with Brasson right behind him. Estapa dumps that puck in. That puck is picked up by Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne now with the Brasson little action right at the red line. And Estapa falls behind the net, but no whistle is called. Brasson misses out, trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. And Summers now in a foot race with Peratino. Peratino now, that's senior, with Brett Hallinan. Hallinan now with some strong skills. He almost knocks that, and he successfully knocks that post or the net out of its bearings. 1 minute left in this period, the third period of this hockey game. Wow, Stevie, Where are the goals?
They're nowhere to be found.
These netminders have been exceptional, as has the iron.
Yeah, it seems like every great chance that they've had has just been either a great save or, yeah, like you said, just ringing off iron. But, I mean, we'll see. Last minute, it's definitely gotten a little more feisty here in these last couple of minutes. And we'll see if maybe somebody can eke out a goal to more than likely win this game.
Yeah. John Beecher winning that face-off. 52 seconds left in this period. Jake Ingel dumps that puck in. Each team is playing with some vigor because they are trying to just get this game over with. Now we see the Huskies bring that puck into the offensive zone for them. Keaton Pearson's there to say, get out of this, get out of town. Puck is held and turned over by Pastujov. Pastujov now to Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne, well, he turns it over to Brett Thorne. Brett Thorne now behind Portillo's net. Now there's 24 seconds left in this period. John Beecher now with Michael Pastujov. This could be the greatest opportunity for them to score in this hockey game. Beecher, Granowitz, Pastujov. But it is tipped aside and it's knocked over. And there's 10 seconds left in this hockey game right now. 10 seconds left. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6. Nick Blankenberg holds onto that puck as they're going to wait to go to extra time. 1 second left. And that is it for the third period of this hockey game. Well.
Yeah, and we'll keep it right here as we'll go to overtime in a 0-0 game.
Yeah, 2 minutes left until the beginning of this overtime. And we're not going to take a break just yet, but I'm definitely going to sit down. So I've been standing this whole period. Stevie, I mean, I'm interested, they just showed at a break earlier in this game. I was looking at the Jumbotron, and I saw one thing that kind of stood out to me. They're showing a video of Owen Power, that, excellent defenseman on Michigan, getting a hat trick at the World Juniors. Now, as we both know, that tournament's been canceled. I'm wondering what this team is thinking. Would they be in this position if Power, Beniers, Samskovich, all these guys were still here? Ken Johnson and Luke Hughes as well, all gone, all out of town. Would this be scoreless? I don't think so, and that's not. And I think that that narrative might undermine all these players on the Wolverines roster. I certainly don't want to do that, but I think there definitely is something to be said about the offensive production when those players aren't there.
Yeah, I mean, you're relying on a lot of guys to get you points that haven't played. I mean, they just haven't had the ice time that those five have had.
Totally.
And when you're relying on those players to make those plays, it's just less likely to come just because they just haven't had the time on the ice to get their groove, I guess.
And Thomas Bordelow's out too. San Jose Sharks prospect. Great player. One of my favorites on this roster. Real fun to watch. But, we're going to see what's the deal. We got 10 seconds left before this period starts. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
This could be a really good overtime opportunity. Now, it's nothing like... Actually, I take that back. This is 3-on-3 overtime. I was about to say it's nothing like the NHL. But no, this is 3-on-3 overtime, folks. This is some of the most exciting hockey you can see. On the Wolverines starting, we got Brendan Brasson, Nick Blankenberg, and Luke Morgan. For those pesky Michigan Tech Huskies, we've got Goats, Misiak. And on defense, we've got Michael Carow. Brasson now on the near side, crossing the red line, crossing the offensive blue line. Oh, Blankenberg, he misses him just there to try and get that goal-scoring opportunity. And now we see Carow passing it to Hallinan, pardon me, Eric Goats. Goats to Carow. Carow to Hallinan. Hallinan now trying to do a power move into the offensive or into the to get by the Wolverines. But now we see Van Wy. Van Wy skating with Morgan. That's a 2-on-2. Van Wy now trying to get through, but he's going to bring the puck into the neutral zone again. But Hallinan now tries to get around Truscott. Truscott's there with the steady defense. And now Luke Morgan. Luke Morgan's going to try and do a one-on-one, but he's not able to do it. Now Van Wy's going to step up, take that puck. He's in the near circle. Does a backhand shot to try and get it by Petilla. But there's 3:50 left in this overtime period. Shots are 25. About to be 26 now. Yeah, 26-24 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. Whoa.
Yeah, just a 3-on-3 hockey. A lot more space on the ice.
Totally.
Allows these players to really get into their offensive groove and hopefully produce a goal.
Yeah, face-off is lost by John Beecher, but it's picked up by Mikey Passagov. Michael now gets it turned over, and it's picked up by the captain from Michigan Tech, Trenton Bliss. Trenton Bliss now at the far side of the blue line, skating across the blue line, tries to put a move in to get the puck in behind the net. But now we're going to see a really great opportunity for the Wolverines. It's going to be Beecher and Pashov, a 2-on-1. Beecher now back to Pashov. Beecher now to Pashov. The puck goes, oh my gosh, the puck almost goes into the net. Holy cow.
Right on the edge of the crease.
Oh my gosh. It somehow managed to go between the legs of the netminder Petilla without going into the net. As the score is still 0-0, we got 3:10 left in this overtime period. Carrow now with the errant pass that's picked up by Lambert. Lambert now to Edwards. Ethan Edwards, the blue line, the defenseman for Michigan, has it at his own blue line. He passes it to Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke now skating with speed and intent. Crosses the big block M with speed. He screams around the bottom of the near circle, looking for an open pass. Edwards is there to keep it in. Edwards now with the bad pass, a turnover to Tyrell Buckley. Tyrell Buckley now. There's a breakaway. Wow, there's a breakaway.
And we're going to get
for Justin Misiak.
We're going to get a penalty on Jimmy Lambert.
A penalty or a penalty shot? Wow, that's going to be a holding penalty, I think. That's my hypothesis. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left, as this could be the end of the game for the Wolverines, who may have just lost their opportunity. Lambert's going to go to the box, but we're not sure if it's going to be a penalty kill or a penalty or a penalty shot.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty shot.
Let's see. Well, if Lambert wouldn't be in the box, would he, for a penalty shot? Although I'm not necessarily.
Yeah, it'll be a penalty shot.
Whoa. Penalty shot is going to be taken by Justin Misiak, the senior, 5'10", 175 pounds from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. This season, he's got 11 points. That's 3 goals and 8 assists. In his career, he's got 23 goals and 33 assists for 56 points. Misiak skating, does no moves, does a little head fake, and it's saved by Eric Portillo, who stonewalls him with the left foot. What a great save by the netminder. The score is still 0-0. Are you kidding me? In Ann Arbor, Eric Portillo saves what maybe wasn't the best penalty shot by Misiak, who tries to do a little head fake, but then takes a shot right at the middle of the slot. Portillo, with his left pad, makes that great save. And now the crowd says, no thanks, Justin Misiak. That's not enough. And now it's going to be a face-off.
And honestly, maybe a little more favorable for the Wolverines, as now they get to play still 3-on-3.
Totally. That was a really great opportunity for the Huskies, but I'm sure the Wolverines are feeling some confidence from that. Lipe now with Hallinan. Hallinan and Carrow. Lipe to Hallinan. Hallinan behind the net, tries to do a fancy little move. Morgan now. Morgan and Van Wy on a breakaway. 2-on-1. Van Wy with the shot that goes right off the mask of Lisiak. Morgan now with Hallinan, Hallinan with Carrow. Carrow now. Morgan. Lipe and Morgan fighting, kind of. Brasson now. Brendan Brasson with the shot that goes just wide. Michael Pashov with at the far circle. Brendan Brasson at the far circle with the shot, with the wrist shot that gets blockered aside by by Petilla. Petilla now with the turnover to Brendan Brasson. Brendan Brasson now, minute 30 left in this overtime period. Brendan Brasson now to Truscott. Truscott now holds the puck out. It's going to pass it back to Michael Pashov. Michael Pashov, a minute 20 left in this period. Michael Pashov skates across the big black M at the blue line. Stops, hesitates for a second, pass it to Brasson. Brasson who makes a move. Oh, but he's really good defensively. So even though he gets a puck turned over, he's able to make sure that that Trent Bliss doesn't have a breakaway. Bliss now skating through, tries to make a fancy move to get around Portillo, but it's knocked away. Bliss now trying to score. Looks like this is the best opportunity that the Huskies have had all night. 1 minute left in this game, and Eric Portillo saves a great shot. 48.4 seconds left. The shots are 28 to 26. 28 to 27 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines, who have led the game in shots.
Yeah, and just
wow.
This pure excitement here in this 3v3. We've had everything. Both teams with great opportunities to end this one, but now only with 48 seconds left, we'll see if either team can get something out of this game.
And they're singing "Pump It Up." That's that Michigan football team's favorite song. As we're trying to pump it up here in Ann Arbor, the Wolverines certainly are. They're not hesitating. They're going to try and score. Blankenberg now skating across the big block M, looking to Beecher. Beecher now trying to do a little power move, skating behind Piatilla. He's out there with Duke. Duke now at the near circle skating, trying to make a move. Can't get around. It's grabbed up and saved. 26 seconds left in this overtime period. Wow. What a great opportunity.
Yeah, and no goals in this game, but a lot of great opportunities. Both goaltenders proving that they're capable of stepping up to the challenge this far.
Holy cow. Garrett Van Wynow, 26 even left. Ethan Edwards at the blue line, circling. Makes a pass to Garrett Van Wynow, who tries to put it in. What great hand-eye coordination. Oh my gosh. There's going to be 15 seconds left. The Wolverines are going to try and put the pressure on the Huskies right now. 10 seconds left. Nolan Moyle skating around, looking for that last goal-scoring opportunity. Moyle to Edwards. 2 seconds left. Garrett Van Wynow, 1 second left. That's it, folks. Wow. Scoreless after 4 periods, or 3 periods and an overtime period. The shots are 30 to 27. As this
Yeah, and that's how this game will end after overtime.
final score 0-0 against Michigan Tech, the Great Lakes Invitational. I'm not sure if you can choose a winner for this tournament. There are no more games anyway, with Western Michigan bowing out due to COVID-19 protocols earlier in the week. I would have liked to see a shootout, a la the NHL.
Yeah, that would have been a nice, fun way to end it, but this game will end 0-0.
A great hockey game, nonetheless, as these two teams meet together in central ice and do stick taps as a sign of respect to each other. The two captains meeting. Nolan Moyle and Trent Bliss greeting each other.
Yeah, and
seemingly two buddies who played together at the USHL level in Green Bay a couple years ago.
Yeah, a great game. Michigan unable to convert any of their big chances, and Eric Portillo able to stand tall when he was counted on.
Yeah, getting a shutout. And Blake Pitilla as well, getting a shutout. Two great goalies. And a great hockey game here in Ann Arbor, folks. You know, we highly encourage all of those at home listening to check out our broadcast of the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida on Friday evening. The Michigan Wolverines will be taking on the Georgia Bulldogs in their first appearance in the college football playoffs. It'll be an exciting opportunity to hear some of the best, college hockey broadcasting that we believe is available. But more importantly, I'm David Kramer. I'm here with Steve McGregor. I would like to extend my gratitude and thank you to all of you listening at home or wherever you are. This was a great hockey game, and we wish you all the best going into the new year.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. You guys have a great day, and go blue.
Go blue. This was WCBN Sports Radio's presentation of the Great Lakes Invitational 2021. University of Michigan tied with the Michigan Tech Huskies here in Ann Arbor. The final score was 0-0, and the shots were 30-27. I'm David Kramer. I'm joined with Steve McGregor. Thank you so much for listening. Go blue, and listen to WCBN Sports next time you find yourself looking for a great college sports presentation. Thank you, and good night.